Hi, everyone. I'm Christopher Thornycroft with Redwood Logistics, and welcome to the Redwood Rundown for the week of May 23rd, 2022, aka the week before Memorial Day. So we just finished up with road check. What was road check? Road check was a ton of pain. How do we know that? Because the DAT load to truck ratio rose all the way to 5.64 to 1. We said that all that owner operator capacity was going to come off the road, and it did. We said that owner operator and small fleet capacity was what made up our excess capacity in that marketplace that was oversupplying the spot market, and that turned out to be true. Now what happens this week? Well, this week you get to see the larger carriers enter into play as well, as a lot of those larger carriers have drivers that they're going to start sending on home late Wednesday afternoon, Thursday. Some will wait and try to get as many runs out of them and send those drivers on home on Friday. But in general, you'd start to see that driver population start to come off the road as we get closer to that holiday. So what's that going to mean? That's going to mean continued lack of capacity, especially the lack of capacity that's going to impact spot freight. There should be more freight that's going to be moved from that contract freight to that spot freight this week and into next week, as we see the implications of the larger carriers now starting to reject some of those tenders. We did see that outbound tender volume index rise from 12,500 to 12,733 as of this morning. We did see the outbound tender rejection rate start to rise as well, up to 8.62%. So that's some indication on that 7-day average that things have started to change. Now keep in mind, tomorrow those will be updated, and that will start to incorporate all of the road check week data. And I imagine that you will see that outbound tender rejection index tick up for the rest of the week. We hope that all of you use this information, pre-plan your holiday schedule around this. Understand that the further you are ahead on pre-booking your freight, the better place that you're going to be in, and understand that there are going to be some market shifts that are going to be outside of anyone's control this week. With that said, we look forward to the Memorial Day holiday. We hope that everyone is able to enjoy themselves safely, responsibly, and that you're able to put aside a little bit of time to pay homage to those who came before us. That's all we have for this week. Stay tuned next week for more information. Take care.